Peace. This is a conscious entry for a young man, up and coming, very enthusiastic, and he's only going to grow and grow, and that's Mr. Blu O Rama. Pretty simple, two questions. Actually, not so simple. Real quick. I'm gonna get killed in this, probably gonna get a couple of dislikes, but I haven't really gotten to The Walking Dead, so it's kind of hard for me to answer this question. I'm just gonna I don't want to wing it. I'm just gonna go with a logical answer. I guess if in another life, obviously not, because I don't think I have this personality, but to be cunning and to have power and to just say kill them all, I guess I would try to be the governor in the show, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that'll be the answer to one. Number two, favorite Karate Kid movie or martial arts film. I mean, I can go on and on about martial arts, but I'm gonna stick to Karate Kid. Most of the popular pick would be part two, and rightfully so. It follows what a sequel's supposed to be. You have a continuation of a good story and a progression of characters, or concentrating on a character that probably can we want to see more of, with like Mr. Miyagi and how they go to Okinawa. Follow more concentration on him, also the continuation and progression of Daniel's son's training karate, and also him becoming a man. So and as Aaron Penn put it, it came out at pretty much the right time. It was at the peak of its popularity. It made more money than the original, so kudos to that. But there wouldn't be a part two if it wasn't for the original. So I'm going to stick with the Karate Kid original as my favorite Karate Kid. I've talked about this 100 times. I'm just gonna narrow it down. I think one of the most iconic things is why it works as a film is the build up. Even though today we laugh at the crane kick and probably in real life it wouldn't work, but cinematically the way it's set up and the whole build up from Daniel getting to a point where he had no idea to go up against the Cobra Kai's at the end, and I'm not spoiling anything, so the teacher Kreese wanting to really hurt him, and Daniel overcoming those fears and finally just using all of what he's been taught at a limited time and still find a way to defeat Johnny with imbalance, because using the crank kicks based on balance, of course. So that's iconic, and just the way it's shot, and the music composed by Bill Conti really build that scene. It's just every time I watch it, it brings a smile to my face, because it's just always overcoming the odds, and that's always something a film like Karate Kid can always resonate with anyone. Doesn't matter, where you're from, any walks of life, any age bracket, because any tears in your life, there's always going to be an obstacle that we all have to face, and we always can relate to that. And it's probably a little bit slow, methodical in its filming, if you by today's standards, but it's still a well-made film. And without it, we wouldn't get a Karate Kid 2 and some substantial sequels, and also, of course, the remake, which was actually not as bad as people per se. It's probably much more violent than we give it for, but nonetheless, Mr. Blu O Rama, thank you for this contest, and young man, keep doing what you're doing. It's only going to get brighter for you in the future. Just be yourself, be enthusiastic, and the sky's the limit. Thank you.